The house is a mess, I'm telling you. So, morning, welcome back. I'm Cesar as usual. Welcome to Cesar's Reality World. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're not caught up to date, please make sure to check my previous video and then come back to this one. Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos. If you do like it, please subscribe. If you don't like it, please subscribe. I need your help. So yes, also leave comments because I like to talk to you guys. I want to see what you guys have to say. And then, I can argue or agree or reply, whatever. I just like having the conversation with you guys. If you're from Jokers, please let me know you're from Jokers. I'm from Jokers. This is where I get all my information from. Well, I watch the videos, the live feeds, but I also, I'm also on the forum talking to you guys the whole time. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, if you're new, again, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome and thank you. Let's get this started, all right? So basically, last night, this is how we're gonna start. Janelle and Ian, they have a conversation. Janelle tells Ian that she wants to vote for Nicole A to stay because David is he's craving power and he's also physical. And in her previous seasons, she got to final 3 with physical players, and that's how she lost. So that's why she'd rather keep Nicole. Ian kind of agrees with the whole physical situation, but then they start talking and and that's pretty much about the conversation. All right. So then we move on to Danny and Nicole. Nicole pretty much tells her that she wants to blow up the house and have a house meeting with and call Janelle out. But Danny tells her, you know what? It's not such a good idea because in previous seasons, anybody that starts a house meeting, it never ends up well for them. So she kind of walks her or talks her out of it, sorta, or tries to anyways. And but they still talk about Janelle. She tells her to stay away from Janelle because perception is reality, which is true. And Nicole says that's what she's trying to do. She's not working with them. And basically they just go back and forth about Janelle. It's all about Janelle bashing. So there is that. And then we're going to go. David and they talk for a minute. They asks David if there's an all-boy alliance. And then David, for some reason, he confirms it. I'm not really sure what he's doing, but he confirms the fact that there is an all-boys alliance, but he tells her that he's only doing it to save or to protect Dave, Vaughn, and Bailey. She then asks him about who's all in it. He said he won't tell, but just to trust him. And then he also tells her to stop fighting for him so hard because he doesn't want both of them to be put on the block together. So then he asked her who told her about the alliance, and then she said Kaysar did. All right, so that's it with them two. Then Bay and they get together. They tells Bailey that David just confirmed that there is an all-boys alliance and that he's doing it to protect them. And then she rolls her eyes. At this time, Bailey also tells Davon that David told her to have Davon stop fighting for him so much because it's gonna get them in the on the block together. And at this point, Davon goes, "Done. Say no more. That's it. We're not doing okay. Fine. I'm not gonna say anything else." I feel like she's a little bit hurt, but then again, I'm not really sure. At this point, Devon seems like she's down to vote David out and stay with Nicole. Just because of the way that David went all about it. They also talk about how David's being a little messy because the way that he's going around, like the way he went up to Janelle and told her that, you know what, he's going against Memphis. And if she's part of him, then he's going against her too. So that wasn't good. And then also about how he went up to Nicole A, even though she's all crying and all heartbroken and all that nonsense, and pretty much tells him that he's got all the boys. Not the boys, the votes. So, yeah, that's pretty much all they talk about. It seems like they're with Janelle and Kaysar right now, which makes me happy, but we will see what happens, right? Mess. What a mess. All right, next. We got Tyler and David. David goes and tells Tyler that Kaysar knows there's an all boys alliance because he told Davon. Tyler at this point goes, oh, he's just starting nonsense, and they gotta be careful with that. And he reassures David that Kaysar will vote for him to be evicted. So David at this point, he doesn't really know what's going on either. He believes he's got the votes, but we don't know yet. So, but yeah, Tyler and David did talk. All right, Nicole A and Cody talk. Nicole A basically is bashing Janelle again, and she asked Cody if she should have like a house meeting to blow up her game. Cody did the opposite of what Danny did. He's mostly encouraging her. Cody did the opposite of what Danny did. He's encouraging her to actually have the house meeting. So, because he says that basically she's got nothing to lose anymore, so she might as well go for it, and tells her not to believe anything Janelle does or say, and try to get the votes. So there's that. Danny says don't do the house meeting, it's gonna be bad for her. Cody says do it. At this point, Nicole is really thinking about it. Really thinking about it. But basically, nobody's telling her that she's got the votes. They're all telling her, oh, I don't know, we don't know. So that means you're gone. Next, we have Bailey, Janelle, and Kaysar. Bailey finally tells Janelle that Kaysar told David, that Memphis told David that if it's a tie, he is staying. He will vote for him to stay. Janelle and Kaysar really don't. They're surprised. They don't want to believe it. But Bailey says that's what David said. So Davon and Kevin, and they start talking. You know how the conversation really doesn't really matter because Kevin is irrelevant in this house. So, but basically Davon just tells him that she wants to work with him and they're safe, and that the only reason why Bailey is with Kaysar and Janelle is because she knows that they will give her the vote at the end. Kevin then goes and says that isn't it a bit too early? Devon's like, well, is it really? I don't know. You don't ever know. It's never too early. So there's that. That's where the conversation goes. Then we have Davon and Janelle. Davon pretty much goes up to her and tells her about a potential alliance with Christmas and Bailey, and they think having Christmas is a good idea because she's a beast and it'd be good, and they would be working well together. So Devon agrees with it. She's all good for it, and yeah. The only thing is, I forgot to mention, you guys, earlier in the day, Janelle and Kaysar, they talked to Christmas about this. Christmas agreed, and they were actually pretty open about a lot of stuff about alliances and what they need to do and whatnot. They were basically giving Christmas a lot of information that they should not be giving her. All right, Christmas is not with them. They don't know this. Kaysar doesn't want to see it. Janelle has never talked to Christmas, so I don't know why she's believing all this. I guess she's believing in Kaysar a lot, and she's trusting Kaysar. But Kaysar is way off on this one. Christmas is not with them, and they actually, her alliance, her real alliance, actually told her to say yes if they come up to her with an alliance. So yeah, Christmas is in a perfect spot right now. Because she's gonna be the mole. She's gonna be talking to Kaysar and Janelle, and then running back to Cody and them, and just basically tell them everything that they've been saying. So she's the mole. She agreed to it. Kaysar and Janelle doesn't know. This doesn't look good at all. It was just a bad night, to be honest. Then they talked to Bailey as well. I forgot to mention that part. Bailey, Janelle, and Kaysar talked to, and then she's down with the alliance too. At this point, I'm okay with that one because, Bailey seems to be on their side, but I don't know anymore. You'll find out why I'm saying that, okay? All right, next, um, Janelle goes up to Nicole, and again, Janelle's telling her, we have to get the votes. She's counting votes. She's trying to get her, and then they start talking about who they should target next, and blah 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 blah. Nicole is not buying any of this. She's going along with it, but Nicole already has it in her mind that Janelle is her enemy, and she backstabbed her, and that's it. Nicole's saying yeah, 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 but in the back of her mind, she's like, no, 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 you're going up if I stay. But thanks for the vote anyway, so bad. Bad for Janelle and Kaysar. Janelle and Kaysar don't have anybody. All right. So then Nicole, Franzel, Tyler have a conversation. And basically they say that David and Bailey won't vote David out. They already know that. And that they need to talk to Ian before Kaysar and Janelle get to him, because they need to bring him to their side instead of them. So yeah, Tyler and Nicole seem to be working together, and they want to bring Ian in, even though Nicole already has Ian. But Tyler doesn't. I don't know. There's a big old. The house is a mess, people. The house is a mess. I'm telling you. Okay, then we get to Danny, Bay, Day, Tyler, and Enzo and Cody. They all meet up. All right, and basically that they come up. They're kind of like a number six. They're six. Okay, they're a tight six. They've decided they want to be in that tight six. They are all good to go. That is the final six, and nothing's gonna come in their way. They say that they have to get either Janelle or Kaysar out, and Memphis, he's with them, so whatever. Well, I mean, that's what they're saying. But yeah, and if they win HOH, they have to put Memphis and Janelle up on the block if they want one of them out, one of the three out, because they can't be putting no pawns or anything like that. It's gotta be two of them. That way, one comes out, the other one goes up, one of them goes out. So, yeah, they start talking about that. They also do agree to keep David. All six of them. Really, they only need six numbers, because Memphis will keep David if Cody tells him to. So, that's it. If them six want to keep David, David's in. So that's that. They also tell Bay also tells them that Janelle told Ian that Nicole Franzel has made different alliances with other people without him. All right, this doesn't go well with the group, because why would they tell Ian that? They are treating Ian like he's got some kind of issues where basically Kaysar and Janelle are evil people that did that to Ian. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure where they're getting at. They're just hateful right now. They're hating on Kaysar and Janelle. Oh, yes, Ian, he's mentioned a few times that he's got autism. But that doesn't impede him from playing the game. He won the last game. All right. So I'm confused as to why all this is coming up. Ian is perfectly fine to play the game, but they don't want to believe this. Okay. They think that what they did was evil. They shouldn't do that to Ian, and they're playing nasty. They're playing dirty and nasty, and all they do is lie and make up stuff. And yeah, they are the villains in this episode, all right, in this show, in this season. So no good. Basically, the rest of the night is just basically a Janelle bash session. Really, the whole house is talking mad stuff about them. And I say them, Kaysar, but really it's more about Janelle. Well, Janelle and Kaysar, both of them, but yeah, that's not good. I thought we had Bailey for a minute. I don't think we have Bailey anymore. It's bad. It's bad. If they don't win HOH, they are done. That is my opinion. I don't think anybody will save them at this point. Especially when Nicole bashing them even more. So That's not good. Tyler, Enzo, and Cody. I mean, everybody else leaves the room. Now it's just Tyler, Enzo, and Cody. They decide that if anybody comes up to them with any alliance, they're gonna say yep. They're gonna go in and join, because what else are gonna say? No, leave me out of it. No, but I mean, yeah, they're gonna play the game and they're gonna say yep to any alliance. It doesn't mean anything to them. They're all gonna be fake, but they're gonna say yes. Ian and Nicole. I forgot to mention this part too. Ian and Nicole Franzel deep talk before, and basically Ian told her that if Kaysar and Janelle win HOH, they have to be with them. Ian, and then Nicole Franzel said, "Well, I'm not gonna kiss anybody's butt." He said, "No, that's not what we have to do, but we have to be with them in case they don't win HOH, or if they don't win HOH." He's pretty sure that Janelle and Kaysar will go up, and they need to bring Kaysar in with them whenever Janelle leaves the house. And then if they win HOH, they have to be on their side, because why not? They need to pretend like they're close. Period. He also tells her that Janelle doesn't have a problem with her. She has a problem with the people that she hangs out with. And then she goes, "Oh, the boys," and he goes. So, yeah, so I think Ian has his own plan. I think he does want to work with Janelle and Kaysar, but only just to keep the target off of him, which is smart. I mean, as long as he's not completely anti-Kaysar and Janelle, I'm cool with him. So that's that. Nothing else really happened. Oh, well, Nicole at the end of the night, before she went to sleep, she did say, she's gonna keep doing what she's doing. She's gonna talk to everybody, and if by Thursday everything seems not okay still, she will have a house meeting. So I'm expecting a house meeting by Thursday. To be honest, I'm not expecting a house meeting because I don't think Nicole will go through with it. But that's what she said she would do. So we'll see what happens there. Nothing really much happened. All we know right now is that, there's a 6-person alliance, which is Bailey, Davon, Cody, Enzo, Tyler, and Danny. For sure, that's what they formed last night. That's it. That is a tight group. They're gonna go to final 6. Okay, that was the key point. Another key point is Nicole is gonna throw a house meeting on Thursday. That's not gonna happen. Well, whatever. Ian has a different plan, and they all hate Janelle and Kaysar. Boom. Nothing really juicy happened other than that. Memphis has been pretty quiet. I didn't really hear from him. And yeah, that's about it. So let me know what you all think. Let me know what you think about this new alliance that just brew, even though it's been there, but this one they just confirmed it 100%. Let me know what you think about Bailey and Davon. What are they doing? Are they floating? What's going on with that? What do you think about Nicole Franzel and Ian talking? How about Nicole A saying that she's gonna blow up Janelle's game? Do you think that's gonna happen? And how is that gonna help her out? And how is that gonna hurt Janelle? Who knows? But let me know. Like I said, I'd like to hear what you have to say. Please subscribe, like, comment, hook me up. All right. I will talk to you all later on today and tell you what's up, what happened throughout the day. So yeah, you all have a good day. Enjoy life. Comment on my video. I'll respond. We can have a chat. All right. I'll talk to you all later. Peace out.